Hello everyone, GiftedSoul here back for another video. In this video, I am going to be doing a general love reading for all Pisces. So if you are a Pisces, this is in other areas of your chart, or maybe you're cross-watching or just watching, there still could be some messages here that you are meant to hear. Please keep in mind this is for entertainment purposes only and is not at all a substitute for any legal, financial, medical, or any other type of advice given to you by a qualified professional. Free will is a way of life and we're all in control over our own destinies in the end. Please do leave a like if you enjoyed this video or just to show support or energy exchange. Comment down below and let me know if it resonated, or just to say hi or leave a positive comment of any kind. I appreciate it. And if you would like to book private readings and things like that, everything is in the description box below and on my channel banner. So let's go ahead and get it started. So this can be energy check-in or timeless, just however you want to look at it. And we already have a card falling on the floor, so I'm going to pick that up. Okay, so the card that fell on the floor, I was going to keep it in the deck. It is nighttime now, so this particular deck, if I lay the card down, unless I do like, let me see. Yeah, it's going to be washed out, so I'll show them to you up close. So this is the Emperor, and there's a need for you to take initiative when it comes to this connection here. Step more into your power in this connection. I'm hearing switching roles. Maybe this person wants to switch roles, or that could just be a suggestion for your connection. Okay, so Pisces. All right, so we have the strength connection. Why am I trying to say connection? So we have the strength card here. So you guys, I feel like this person sees you as a strong person, and they feel like you are very strong without them. You may already take control of the relationship here, since we have two fire sign cards here. Or your person may be a fire sign as well, or this could be the energy they are taking on or may need to be working with. And also this could be your energy as well. But yeah, they see you as a strong individual. And I feel like they are oftentimes waiting for you to make the first move. And keep in mind, this reading is not going to resonate with everyone, nor is it supposed to. If you would like something more catered to your energy, please do head on over to my Etsy shop or my website to book a private reading. Okay, since this is collective, more than likely it's not going to sit with everyone. Pisces. Okay, so justice is coming in this connection. This person wanting to be more fair toward you, or maybe this person finally learning their lesson, which is going to make them want to do right and make them do what they are supposed to do. This is a person that's going to learn the hard way here. The High Priestess. So you are needing to follow your intuition and spiritual signs and synchronicities regarding this connection. Go deep within. Regardless of what a situation looks like, it's important for you to pay attention how it makes you feel and what your guides say about it. And I feel like this person wants to thank you for knowing them, because you have a deeper knowing of how they are. Even if they show you a smile, you know that something is wrong. And they oftentimes call you out on that, or they want to, because they're like, okay, wow, they really know and understand me. Like I'm sitting here giggling and laughing and I'm really actually down, deep down inside. So they do appreciate that. But you do have deeper clarity and answers within. So maybe doing some meditation can help you bring about clearer answers. Your intuition right now, especially, is not going to lead you in the wrong direction with this person or in your love life in general, regardless of what kind of status you may have with this person or just in your love life. Okay, Pisces, Knight of Wands. Anytime I see the Knight in a deck, I don't care what type of tarot deck it is, I always see it as someone trying to fight for what they want. Regardless of what suit, whether it's pentacles, cups, swords, whatever suit that it's in, it gives me wanting to just go after what they want and maybe stopping at nothing to get it. And I'm showing that it is wands because it's blue and you see, I don't know, is that water? Let me see. I think no, it's not water. It looks like there may be water in the far end of the card here, but it looks like that's just grass, but it's blue. I'm getting, speaking of which, I feel like someone here thought the grass was green on the other side, and it turned out to be every other color but green here. Blue in particular, maybe. Just because I felt called to that. So like I said, this person is somebody that's going to learn the hard way. And maybe they oftentimes kind of have passion for the wrong things. Okay, I'm getting hot, so I'm going to take off my jacket. Yeah. Okay, so... and somebody's name here starts with an F, first, middle, or last. Doesn't have to be, again, none of this has to resonate, nor does certain pieces. Just because some pieces don't resonate doesn't mean that the rest of the reading will not, be useful. But for some of you, I am seeing the letter F, and I wanted to say something with the letter F as well. Could be a nickname as well, or it could make sense with how you may have met this person, or anything. So aside from a name as well. Okay. 9 of coins. So 9 of pentacles here, coming in, enjoying the fruits of your labor. And I feel like this is just about spirit wanting to remind you that you have so much to be grateful for outside of love, to the point where there is like a lot of love, like a lot of things to love about your life right now. I feel like you really, maybe you even feel like you don't need anybody, but yes, it's okay to want love, and you're kind of like, okay, well, I have all of this, but I have nobody to share it with, type of thing. Or what if I do get rich, or what if I do start seeing success in a lot of areas of my life, who will I share it with, type of thing. And that goes back to, I forgot justice even came up. Where is it? And that goes back to that. It's a lot of blue here, so maybe communication here is something that needs to be worked on within a connection here. I'm just going to do 2 more from this tarot deck, the Wheel of Fortune. So taking a chance on something. And this just brings more long-term success within your love life and within this connection. Let's see. Ten of Cups. Wow. Happy family, home life. This person wanting this with you. And with the Wheel of Fortune, oftentimes, I read intuitively, by the way, so keep that in mind. I oftentimes see the Wheel of Fortune as taking a chance on an opportunity, taking risk. Because there's risks being made, you're going to get to this outcome if this is what you truly want. And for some of you, this could be the Justice. You may end up happy without this person, I am also seeing. But for a good many of you, this could be you being happy with this person on down the line for sure. But I do feel like with the Wheel of Fortune here, this person is going to take you through a lot of trial and error before you get to this Ten of Cups with them. But for a lot of you, some of you may have already made the decision to kind of walk away, and you're trying to find happiness with someone else or elsewhere. Some of you are content with what you have in your life, whether you're single, you're with someone, or whatever the case may be. Yes, there could be changes. Things could be a little bit more different. But for a lot of you, I'm seeing you being grateful, or need to be more grateful about things going on. I think I only said one more, but let's do one more. So the Tower. Okay, so the Tower is one of those cards that people are oftentimes kind of afraid of. And the Tower, much like the Death card, is nothing to be scared of. And again, I read intuitively, but the standard meanings is maybe out of the blue occurrences, maybe things being shaken up a bit. Sometimes it could cause disturbances or turbulence, destruction. Sometimes this could be spiritual awakening. And I was literally going to say before this came out that you would have not have ascended without this person. Meaning without whatever it is that they have put you through, you wouldn't have kind of maybe gotten to your spirituality, or you wouldn't have found out as much as you did about yourself. So that's one thing to be grateful for. But I do feel like there may be some out of the blue communication coming from this person, and they may kind of express, you know, wanting to have a family, wanting to have a house with the picket fence and everything, type of energy. But for some of you, I am getting a sense that they're going to kind of say, I want that, but I'm not, you know, ready for it at this moment in time. Okay. And there's a card that fell on the floor. So the card that fell is the Twin Flame card. So you guys may be twin flames, and maybe you have found out that you're on a twin flame journey because, again, what this person put you through, it calls for you to do a lot of research and maybe kind of get into spirituality if you weren't already into it, or maybe you did even more research and more spiritual growing and elevation and spiritual awakenings, because like moving forward on down the line. Another card has fallen on the floor, so I'm going to pause so that I can get that. This card will come back out if it is meant for you to see it, so I didn't put it back in the deck. And no, it wasn't actually a bad card. Sometimes I don't always keep the jump cards unless I feel really, really connected to them for you guys. Whether they're bad cards or good cards. And really, while I'm saying that, first of all, there's really no such thing as a bad card. Some have more shadow work that maybe you need to do with those cards, but they're not necessarily negative. They're still learning tools and still something that you can get very positive out of them. So keep that in mind. Okay. Getting to know you. So this person wants to get, yeah, I said this was getting to know yourself more because of this person. But this person feels like there's so much that they don't know about you. I don't care if you were together for 15 years. You don't always know everything about your person. You probably know the gist. You know most of everything, but you don't know everything. So there's a lot to catch up on with this person. A lot of changes have been made, and they're elevating personally. Karmic release. So back to the kindred connection, maybe past life situation, the twin flame, clearing karmic debt within this connection. fun times, needing to have more fun, being more in the present times with this person, or finding the humor in even a disappointing or bad situation with them. But back to having fun. Here we have date night. Suggest going somewhere and doing something, maybe even just sitting out underneath the stars. That's a date. You don't have to go in a restaurant, go to a restaurant or to the movies, or go out for it to be a date. And then this way you can get to know more about the changes they have made within themselves, and you guys can get to know each other on a much more deeper level. And I'm going to do one more, giving a gift. So this person may want to surprise you at some point, maybe with a message. Doesn't have to be a material gift or money or anything like that, but it could be. I feel like this person gave you the gift of spirituality. You're much more deeper into it because of that connection somehow. At least that's maybe how you see it. Or I feel like maybe one way of looking at it. Okay. So at this point, I'm just figuring out what deck I want to pull out here. And I think I'm going to go with the Power of Surrender card. Okay, so this one wants to make an appearance. Surrender negative thinking. So you guys are needing to kind of get out of your heads about the connection. And maybe you're seeing a twin flame journey possibly as negative when it's really about ascending and growing. It says you have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on the positive affirmation. And it could be that they are thinking negatively as well. I feel like this has to do also with communication, where maybe you're afraid to ask them out on a date or afraid of being rejected. Spirit says put a fun twist on asking them as well. Get out of your head and just do it. Surrender to trust. So trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. So yeah, just trust your heart, trust the situation, and maybe even needing to trust and have more faith in the connection. That way you start to manifest more positive things in the connection. Surrender frustration. So whatever you're frustrated about in terms of this person or your love life, Spirit wants you to let go of those frustrations, because you're letting small things cause a lot of negative thinking and just confusion and just being frustrated. And Spirit is saying it's not worth being frustrated over those things. Spirit is telling me to pull another one for you guys. Surrender to Spirit. So back to the High Priestess. Allowing the divine to help you, coming in and, making things a bit easier for you. They're not going to do all the work for you, but they're going to give you that push as long as you start to listen to them and take their advice seriously. So once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to divine. Let Spirit work its magic for you. Okay. I'm hearing that there's been a repetitive cycle with this person. And I'm feeling with the karmic release that is coming to an end, especially if you're willing to let it go. Now, I do want to apologize in advance in case you hear any puppies barking, because they get crazy for whatever reason. They're outside, but I'm right by a window, so day or night, doesn't matter. They're barking or growling at somebody. So again, I do apologize in advance. All right, Pisces. Dark thoughts. Yeah, back to letting go of negative thoughts about the connection. And maybe, again, this person could be thinking darkly or dark. Maybe you need to help them come out of that. They may not admit it. But again, you have this knowing where you just know when something's wrong with this person. So Spirit says when you feel that energy, try to help them through it and be like, okay, sit them down and be like, what's wrong? I feel like they would really appreciate that. Some of them might be in denial that anything is wrong, but yeah, optimism. Yeah, so just with great optimism, staying positive about it and just letting them know that you're here for them and saying, hey, I can help you open up a new door. I can help you get out of the darkness. I can help you, you know, heal whatever it is you're trying to heal. And then this way, I feel like that will make them kind of get out of the dark thinking as well. And this could also be you thinking this way too. Take it as it resonates. Courage. Yeah, having the courage to have those moments with them and have those conversations. And yeah, and having the courage to follow spirit more, allowing them in more on your journey. And these two cards are in the consciousness suit of this deck. Okay. Trying to figure out again what deck I want to use. Because I know the decks that I want to use, but I'm not doing them in any particular order per video for the most part. I'm just going with it. Okay, we have Free Yourself that wants to come out. It's time to take back control over your life. So that goes back to the Emperor. Just being more free with the connection, releasing pressure. Some of you, this again, you have wanted to walk away from the connection for whatever reason, but I do feel like some of you are giving up too soon and there's a need to kind of change your thought process about it. And stick with it for some of you. Stick with working things out, because it can, the connection, if it is going through rough times, it can be fixed. And I feel like the things that you're thinking about this person, they are thinking about you. Like, for example, if you think that they're too good for you, they're thinking that you're too good for them. And that's just an example. All right, Pisces. Keep an open mind. So your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So like I said before, this person has changed. Yes, they are still your twin flame or your soulmate. They're still the same person for the most part. But again, during any time that you have had apart from them, and even time that they have been in interaction with you, they have been constantly going through transformation. And maybe they're even getting into spirituality as well. I feel like there's a lot that you can teach each other. That's just the instruction card. All right. I'm going to shuffle the rest of this off camera. Okay, so I shuffle or pull that off camera. You have more options than you realize. yeah, like I said, there's a lot more to be grateful for. The sky's the limit for you guys in your love life, and especially with this connection. If you want a deeper connection, if you want more progress in this connection, you definitely can get it, but there's different ways of going about it that maybe you have not tried yet. And this person feels like you have options. They're trying to figure out, like, why are you so into them? They're not like necessarily mad about it, but again, they're feeling like they're not good enough. So yeah. And the back says, it sure is hard to get really angry at someone when you can think of all the reasons you love them, and you can, the universe. So this person, even they try so hard not to love you, not to like you, not to be in your energy, but they can't help themselves. Okay. Karma is on your side. Wow. So again, justice, balance coming, structure coming. Again, them learning the hard way. I'm so done. Like, wow. Because I've said that like 1,000 times, and here it is right there. And where's the justice card at? I'm pretty sure the justice came out. Because sometimes, like, I say stuff, and I'm thinking I just be remembering other readings, but yeah, here's a justice card. So you're getting finally what you have been looking for in this connection. And if you were worried about them getting karma, they are definitely going to receive it. Not like they're going to get hurt or anything, and not that we should be worried about karma, but this is just telling you that the things that they have put you through, and the things that that have been unfair to you, they're going to experience some things. They thought the grass was greener on the other side. And here we have side here on this card. The grass is greener on your side is what they're going to find out. If they haven't already. I feel like some have already figured it out. But for some of you, their journey is just beginning, and they are headed for karma. Okay, doggy. There they go. I shouldn't have said anything, because as soon as I started saying I apologize in advance for them barking, here they come. Okay, Pisces. Okay, so let's see. Fertility, so creativity. I do not do pregnancy readings for reasons. I can pick up on that energy, but when it comes to like me professionally doing readings and stuff like that, I try to stay away from the subject, because people, yeah, just people. But fertility. So this person could, like I said, they want a family with you. They want that lifestyle with you. And like I said, some of you may hear this. And some of them could be plotting on trying to get you pregnant for sure. But fertility can mean anything, like creativity, rebirth, something being born, like a project, or maybe you're building a house or something like that. It does not have to be a baby. And did we pull I don't think we pulled the Emperor, which is close to, it's pretty much the male Empress. I think it was another reading that I pulled that in. Okay, we have commitment. This person, soon enough, they're going to be ready to settle down with you. Maybe put a title on things if there isn't one already. Or maybe they're going to make it their business to kind of do better in the connection. and be more consistent. Doesn't necessarily mean what I've already said, but it could be. The Spirit is telling me to pull one more. Healing. So this person is doing some deep healing. I feel like there's a lot of forgiveness that needs to happen in the connection. You guys needing to stay on your path to healing yourselves and helping each other heal. Yeah. Oops. And I don't know why, but I'm feeling guided to show y'all the message in the box. Attune to the moon and manifest miracles. I have no idea why I wanted to show that, but it may be for somebody. Okay, Pisces, what do you need to know about your love life in this connection? I'm hearing Capricorn, so I don't know if you're dealing with an earth sign, or maybe you are dealing with a Capricorn. Could be in other areas of your chart or theirs as well, or simply the energy that one of both of you need to be working with at this time if you're not currently embodying it. Okay. New moon in Aquarius. Open up to change. Yeah, like we've already said, open up to the new them. Like I said, that's just more validation that this person has changed and they're going through changes, and Spirit wants you to kind of accept those changes. And this is a person that's very one of a kind, I'm hearing as well. Don't shy away from the changes. Pisces. Okay, so our diversity supports our individual freedoms. I literally just said that they are one of a kind, so individual. Okay, so while your societies continue to try to dictate and enforce human behavior to please the majority, because of your diversity, it continues to be an uncomfortable struggle that again and again falls of its economical weight or economic weight. I feel like that's supposed to be off, but it says of. But there simply is not enough money in the world to buck the natural occurrences of individual freedom and independence of thought. Yeah, this person is like a different, they're like a different breed. Like they don't think like other people do. And this is a good thing. Like they're very intelligent. And I feel like for whatever reason, this person feels like you're the only person that feels like they are smart and that they are good enough. But like I said before, they're kind of used to other people making them feel like they aren't. So it kind of made them think, okay, well, you can't be either if, you can't think this either if they don't. And they appreciate that about you as well, because they have figured out that you do feel that way about them. And they're happy and grateful that you decided to go down your own path and you were thinking for yourself, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Just just making sure this box isn't upside down. Not like it really matters at this point, but okay. So fortune cookie, or I am using that, but this is not it. This is the Eye Candy Oracle by V Love and Crystals, or V Love and Tarot, and it'll be linked down below. I also have a 10% off, I think it's 10% off code for this deck. I've had it since she gifted me this deck, and it was like, it's been forever, so it doesn't expire, but if anybody wants the code, let me know. I'll have to go back to my older video to get it out of the description box. And I'm going to shuffle the rest of this off camera. Okay. Integrity. This person admires your integrity. I feel like they want to thank you for being you as well. Fusion. I feel like they admire your creativity and how you can turn nothing into something. Sensuality. This is a person or energy that's very in tune with their sensuality. You could be an empath as well, because like I said, you feel this person's emotions like no other. And I feel like this person is going to send a lot of sensual communication through their body language towards you coming up soon, or maybe in messages, or they're showing their softer side here. Okay, so now we're getting to the Fortune Cookie Oracle, also by V Love and Crystals and V Love and Tarot. She has 2 different channels, and this one's going to be linked down below as well. Okay, I'm starting to shuffle some off camera, most so now because this video is now at 37 minutes. And I really didn't want to go past at least 35 or within the 30 duration mark, or the 30 minute mark, but it happens. So don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath for them to change back into they used to be. And I feel like this is a good thing. The past will visit, like I said earlier, past life connection. Maybe you're going through those lessons again with this person. Or maybe if this is a person in your past and you're not in communication or anything with them, they're going to be reaching out, or you're going to be interacting or seeing each other or something. So that's there. Okay. Pursue your passion. So in the meantime, master a craft, find a new passion maybe, or if this person is your passion, this is telling you to continue to pursue this connection, especially if it makes you passionate. Okay, so now I want to get to this heart-shaped deck here. And I will shuffle this off camera as well, because they are heart-shaped cards and they're difficult to shuffle. I'm also hearing 3rd time's a charm for you guys as well. So I originally wanted to do 1, but 2 wanted to come up. This is what the first one looks like. So definitely embodying that Pisces energy, that water sign energy. I feel like this person is trying to step more into your element as well. And they're just trying not to drown from their love for you. Yep. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So everything's going to work out so long as you let go and trust the divine with your connection. Going with the flow and not holding on so tightly. Loosening your grip and stop worrying again about the small things. I am feeling like this person feels that you are their star. And you light up their world. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Wow. And there's some more water with the ocean being mentioned there. So those I feel like are just messages from them for the most part. But that is what I have for you guys. Pisces, your general love reading, timeless or energy check-in, however you want to look at it. If you would like to book a private reading with me, please look in the description box below or my pinned comment for my Etsy shop link and my website link. I also do have a couple of decks that I have created and have for sale on makeplayingcards.com. My URL to that is on my channel banner, and I'm also selling 2 love oracles on both Etsy and makeplayingcards.com as well. So anyways, please like, comment, share if you feel inclined to. I would appreciate it. If you'd like to send donations, contact me, book private readings, and follow me on Instagram or anything of the sort. Everything is in the description box below. You can always just contact me at giftedsoul777@gmail.com to make it easier for you if you would like, or if you find something in the description box confusing, or if I missed putting something there, I'll be happy to help you to the best of my ability. I thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope that we can connect again soon in the next one. Take care and love and light.